Once again, Raul Morales involved, and Liverpool should be a goal to the good. He really has benefited from Kenny Dalglish's appointment. Morales in a pocket of space. He slipped Fernando Torres in. The flag has gone up against Torres. The goal won't count. Big call.
Well, this seems a very close call, but this is the problem Fulham are going to have with a back four and a midfield four. Raul Morales is just going to play in the hole as he does here, picks the ball up, and to me that's nowhere near offside. It's a great run from Torres, a brilliant ball from Morales. The linesman's flag's gone up a little bit too early. Torres is very unfortunate. And Fernando Torres for me is the key player. If you look at him, his performances maybe under Roy Hodgson, and then you see him under Kenny Dalglish's stewardship, and he just looks a completely different player at Wolves.
Johnson away from Murphy, and it's Dirk with the effort, but again the flag raised. It was a brave header on the edge of the Fulham penalty area there, but Liverpool caught offside here.
Yeah, Fulham were complaining about maybe a foot up. Certainly the defender's dipping his head down, count is offside. This time the style, but certainly the appetite for the game has improved.
Here is Torres. Torres. Dirk, Kelly wants it back, and he'll get to this. He's got 3 to hit in the middle, including Fernando Torres, who tried a spectacular. Danger not gone yet for Fulham. Gerrard, and Stockdale firmly behind that.
It was a fairly comfortable save in the end, but a brilliant 1-2. We've seen this time and again from young Martin Kelly breaking forward. It's a wonderful cross, and Torres is just completely off balance. Fulham just about managed to clear their lines, but it falls to Steven Gerrard, and that's always a worry. Just doesn't quite catch it cleanly. The keeper's nice and alive.
There's Damien Duff, who on many occasions has been linked with a move to Liverpool. If he had been, that would have been a good pass. Fernando Torres. Well, Kenny Dalglish has suddenly got Fernando Torres firing. 4 goals in his last 5 games in the Premier League. Actually appeared to stick out an arm. This is Torres, whose goal should have stood early on in this game. Next one between Glenn Johnson and John Pansel. Glenn Johnson, Fernando Torres, and Fulham hanging on to the ropes.
Glenn Johnson is fantastic to go past John Pansel, but everything comes towards him and it all gets closed off. This first touch is brilliant, right to the byline. Maybe he takes 1-2 more touches than he needs, just needs to get across in there. So many defenders back, Torres can't squeeze it in.
Seen plenty of the ball here at Anfield. Stockdale tested on 2 occasions, but that one there, Fernando Torres, he should have had a goal, which was wrongly ruled out for offside early on in this game. Apart from that, Fulham have kept him pretty quiet. He always seems to sniff out the danger, the Liverpool captain. Morales. Kelly making an angle on that far side. Here is Martin Kelly. Fernando Torres.
Here's the difference for me. Rather than play right down the middle, they get the ball wide, they get Kelly on the overlap. Great delivery, and at least Torres tries to get his head on the end of it. But Liverpool playing down the middle, very little joy. It's the fullbacks breaking forward, trying to find their centre forwards. That's when they're going to get some joy, and they're going to test this Fulham defence more.
The break at Anfield. Fernando Torres had a goal wrongly ruled out for offside early on. Welcome back to Anfield. 0-0 at the break between Liverpool and Fulham. No changes at half-time. And Liverpool will attack the Kop end at the start of this second half.
And there he knew it was going to be tough down the centre of the pitch. That's the way it proved, but his team have defended fairly well. I mean, that Torres chance that really should have stood and created a couple of opportunities. That will have pleased him.
Here is Torres. Duff diverts the ball back to the Spanish international. Morales. David Stockdale quickly on his toes, but the flag had been raised in any case. No Ryan Babel, he's completed his move to Hoffenheim. There's Torres. Left so quickly, he left his luggage on the ship to answer Liverpool's SOS. Fernando Torres. Making room for the shot, deflected off Hangeland and off the post, and Fulham have managed to fall on their own sword. They just couldn't keep the ball out. Liverpool have the lead.
We'll have to try and pick the bones out who this actually hits last to actually cross the line. There's a deflection that took the ball onto the post originally, but Fulham don't help themselves. It's a poor ball, they give the ball away to Torres, then they allow him to shoot. There's the deflection, it comes back. Seems to me John Paxson has a chance there with his left foot to clear his lines and just completely misses the ball. Dempsey guilty of giving it away, and when it comes back off the post, it's all about reactions, and Pansel is there with Raul Morelos. To me, John Pansel's got the last touch. He just slices that back into his net, when really if he makes any decent contact he's clearing his lines, comes off his shin, and Fulham are behind.
Fulham have to compose themselves here. It did look like it was going to be a straightforward save for David Stockdale till Raider Hangeland intervened, and then John Pansel. That's thanks to an own goal from Fernando Torres. Steven Gerrard. Fernando Torres went down as he was looking to receive the ball there.
An accidental collision, but see Torres gets up, shakes the hand of Pansel, but you see Pansel actually comes across him at the back, and there is a bit of pressure, but Torres maybe gets to ground a little bit too easy for the referee's liking.
He hasn't scored for over 30 games, Danny Murphy.
John Pansel can be hot-headed at times, but he's absolutely furious with Steven Gerrard. I think it all stems from maybe a trip or a perceived trip on Glenn Johnson, then it all seems to get a bit silly from there. Legs are flying still, both these players. The referee's doing his best, he's got his arms around them, but neither of them seem happy with what he's saying.
Lee Probert, the referee, in a super middleweight bout there.
I thought we were going to start doing the hokey-cokey for a minute.
Best of balls from Murphy. 6 or 7 years ago that would have been a good ball for Murphy. Here's Fernando Torres. Relish in the middle, so too Maxi Rodriguez.
Danny Murphy, suddenly one pass over the top, and Torres is isolated with the Fulham centre-half, but he did well, he watched the ball, he stayed on his feet.
He's a wholehearted player, is John Pansel. Lost his place at the start of the season, back in the autumn. He's managed to regain it. Torres. There's Morelos. Hangeland. Straight to Maxi Rodriguez. Fernando Torres has just gone too early here.
He's looking right across at this Fernando Torres. He has one little glance. He should be looking across at those two defenders, knowing he just needs to hold his run. He does go too early, and he's caught offside.
Fernando Torres trying to hold off Danny Murphy, who did well. Morelos. Danny Murphy took his eye off the ball, and Fernando Torres will pick up. Morelos. And that is it. Liverpool have held on, and the feel-good factor continues at Anfield. Liverpool 1, Fulham 0.